I don't think many people know about what these dogs do, what they're capable of, and how many lives they save, and what they experience post-war. And I don't think people recognize them as soldiers, as what they are. They're soldiers. And the film is about Max. It's about Max, about the dog. You know, he's the highlight of the film. He is the hero.
They're a challenge. They're a very unique challenge. The Belgians are just such high voltage, intelligent, very specifically trained animals.
Max, he's the title character, so these scenes with this dog are so important, and especially my scenes with him, the opening 10 pages, you really have to feel for this guy and feel the relationship between myself and Max. And I've only got to shoot a few scenes with him so far, but the guy's a pro. He's more on it than I am. He hits his mark every time, And the nice thing is I get to reinforce it with treats, and we're building a little bit of a relationship. But I feel like I'm gonna want to take Carlos home at the end of this shoot.
We have 6 Belgian Shepherds, and all of them are super trained to the point like they put a mark on the ground. They say, "Hit your mark." They can hit their mark better than I can. They go and they hit their mark. They can make them growl. They do this thing, they go grumble, grumble, they go and they just growl. They'll bark, they'll bite at you, but they're doing it for a reward. I can't even get my dog to sit, much less do any of that. It's amazing.
You're not the priority. You sort of have to really have your thing together, because if the dog gets it right, that's the take we're gonna use.
I just read a great article my friend sent me, the National Geographic, with Dogs of War. And it was all about dogs and their handlers, and it's really unbelievable the relationships that these people build, and the amazing things that they do together, and how scary what they're facing is every day. So I just want to do that justice, and I hope that I do a good job and honor the men and women that are doing that.
I have a 12-year-old in my life. There are never enough movies for us to see, and they get to a pretty young age and they don't want to see what they think are like the baby movies anymore. So to me, actually, this fills a slot that we could use more of. You won't be bored as an adult, and you won't be talked down to as a kid.